Eerie Elementary, Book 2, The Locker Ate Lucy. Chapter 1, Into the Graveyard. Come on, this will just take a minute, said Sam to his friends, Antonia and Lucy. It was Monday morning before school. They were standing outside from entrance to the town graveyard, Eerie cemetery. Sam, do we really have to do this? Lucy asked. I've got the willies big time. Me too, Antonio said. I'm allergic to graveyards. Sam Grave turned to his friends. We need to figure out how to stop our evil school, right? He said. Then we have to do this. We have to learn as much about Eerie Elementary as possible. That way, we'll be able to fight it. The three friends left through the iron gate. The graveyard usually yakes Sam creeps, but it didn't seem too scary now. Not after everything that had happened. It was 1 week ago that Mr. Nicobe, the old man who took care of Eerie Elementary, had chosen Sam to be the new hall monitor. Years ago, Mr. Nicobe had been the school's hall monitor. He showed Sam the truth about Eerie Elementary. It was alive. The school was living, wrestling, evil thing. Then on Friday, the school had tried to swallow Lucy and Antonio during the class play. Sam had saved them in the nick of time. The three friends and Mr. Nicobe were the only ones who knew the truth about the school. They had to keep everyone safe. There, Lucy said, pointing to a hall dotted with cracked headstones. The book says that's where the Eerie family is buried. Lucy held the thick and dusty book on her hands. Eerie, a town's history. The three friends had spent the weekend at the town library looking for information. From this book, they learned that the family with the last name of Eerie started the town hundreds of years ago. The book said the Eerie family was buried in the graveyard. It also said each member of the Eerie family has started part of the town, the library, the hospital, and even the school. They hoped that by seeing the graves, that might learn about the school's history. Sam eyed the headstones. Each headstone had made name Eerie on it. It helped us if the headstones were watching him. Sam continued them. 12. Lucy, can I see the book? Sam asked. Lucy handed it to Sam. He flipped through the pages. Guys, this is strange, he said. The book says 13 members of Eerie family, but there should be 13 headstones, but there were only 12. One family member is not buried here. Weird, Antonia said. It's no surprise all the creepy stuff is happening in a town named Eerie. Eerie does mean spooky and strange. Whose grave is missing, Sam? Lucy asked. Sam's eyes darted over the names on the headstones. Then he looked in the book. The Eerie family. Jack Eerie, 1811, 1879. Ruth Eerie, 1813 to 1881. Oliver Eerie, 1836, 1901. Margaret Eerie, 1867-1949. Arthur Eerie, 1871 to unknown. Simon Eerie, 1870 to 1958. Edmund Eerie, 1868 38 to 1905. Ruby Eerie, 1940 to 1919. Herbert Eerie, 1863-1939. Abraham Eerie, 1865-1944. Patricia Eerie, 1888 to 1958. Rebecca Eerie, 1890 to 1962. Simon Eerie, Samuel Eerie, 1897, 1963. Well, Sam said, "Greet a family member named Arthur Eerie. See the pictures here?" Antonio picked over Sam's shoulder. "Wow, look at his mustache," he said. "What is that thing?" Sam rolled his eyes and continued, "But I don't see his hairstyle with that name, and this is even weirder. Arthur Eerie was born at 1871, but it doesn't say when he died. There's just a question mark. I wonder what happened to him," Antonio said. "What else does the book say about him?" Then turned the page to read more. "Oh no," Lucy yelled. "It's 1858 we are late for school." Lucy yanked the book from Sam's hands. She stuffed it into his backpack. "Come on," Antonio said to Sam. Jim ran after his friends, but he had unusually filling his stomach. As home monitor, Sam could sense things that other students couldn't. He could feel when something was wrong at Eerie Elementary, and right now Sam had this feeling that something very bad about to happen.